Alright, greetings everybody and welcome to another video. I am kind of excited because you know what? I'm getting ever so closer to that 30 and then, it's that grind up to 35 and then stuff happens. Stuff happening is so damn cool, right? That's what we all love. And yeah, this is a transition into what I want to talk about. So the first new banner has been announced for both the international versions, I guess, whatever, JP Asia servers, global English servers, whatever. And it's this. It's going to be these two characters who I totally haven't figured out exactly how to spell their names. What, Nungle as well as Garcia. Okay, Garcia is not that bad, but yeah, this is the next banner to come out, and it's starting tomorrow even. Of course, it's not the next actual new character banner. These are two characters that already exist in the game. The next actual character will be Edda, who, well, let's just take a look over here for a second and just see. This is from a website that's taking into account what are currently some of the best characters in the game in the Taiwan version. So you're going to see a bunch of characters that you probably don't know at this point. Auguste, Okoa, Homa, who else? Safia, well, you probably know who that is. Anyway, these are all the characters tier listed currently. But you know what? That's not what we're here to talk about today. That's going to be something else. This is my characters that I am the most looking forward to that are already in the game list, because that's kind of what this current banner is going to be. It's two characters that already exist in here. It's upgrade, essentially the same as the Hole and Barrel banners, which already people have already gone through. The Innocence banner, which, yeah, I mean, this was a pretty good banner for me and hopefully for some other people too. But I want to just go over some characters that I'm particularly excited for, and not necessarily the ones that are meta either, because as it turns out, you know what? There is something to be said about just having really good synergy with certain characters. Now, I haven't worked too terribly much on this, but having characters with the, same grouping, these little icons right here, the Union as well as Fortitude. I mean, these can be more important for actually designing good teams as opposed to just all SSR characters, all the legendary base characters. It's not the best way to go about it. So yeah, not news to some people. Get on with it. I'm going to talk about your damn character. Also, shout out to people who have been adding me as friends. Hopefully more of you will add me too, as he goes and displays his ID for anybody who wants to. Alright, getting back to it. This isn't going to be a terribly long video, so I'm just using this as a gateway. So first off, Nungle. I really like archered range characters a ton, and this is a character that is pretty well held up a year later in the Taiwan version. I don't really know too terribly much about her abilities and whatnot, but a lot of maps, I mean, like for instance, Tower, sometimes you just get benefits for not moving your characters, and in which case range is super useful. It also has some synergy with some groups, such as the best healer supporter in the game. But yeah, this is a character that I definitely want and is making this new banner quite tempting, but not on the global version, on my JP version. So yeah, this is one of my top most wanted characters who are currently already in the game. Next is Lilywell. You might be sensing a bit of a pattern. This is actually one that I kind of want a little bit more, just because I'm particularly interested in the Beastmen tribe group. Seems kind of fun. I like the design of them. It reminds me a little bit of like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem kind of has these Beastmen type characters, and yeah, they're always neat to see the anime crossovers. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, same story as the previous one. I just really like ranged archer-based characters, and these are two that have held up quite well that would open up synergies with different groups that I don't currently have. So yeah, I do actually have this one on global, I think. I'm pretty sure I have her. So this is also kind of like a JP version, and this also speaks to a testament of how much I actually like this character a lot. By having played with her on global, she has a really neat ability that if she gets attacked from the front or the side, can interrupt the enemy's action, dealing 50% physical damage and teleporting to the back of the closest ally. It's such a cool ability for an archer range character to just be like, nope, don't think so, you don't hit me, I shoot you, and I get away from you as well. It's one of the best archer abilities I've seen in a while. It also just has some really strong attacks, good range on it. Not too much else to say. This is a character I quite like, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Umber, why are you saying this? Well, JP version. I want her on both. Greedy, I know. All right, and my number one most wanted character in Swords of Convallaria is Momo. This is a character that I've actually had on a previous role of this game. I didn't keep it because I didn't get glory, I didn't get anything that I particularly else wanted, so I kind of had to trade it away. But I do feel bad about it, yes. This character is not top tier, just isn't. She's not terrible either, but if you just look at where she's posted, I mean, tier 1, it's not the worst. Again, don't want to highlight that, but it's also not the best. I don't think that she's ever been considered the best. But some of the stuff she does with her barrier and whatnot, it seems really quite interesting, where, buff reducing physical damage by 50%, 1 layer is removed for each attack, it cannot be dispelled or immune, and kind of just really cool little mage-based character who is something that definitely don't have too much of, so I would like to get more of them. And the artwork is super cool, and I just dig the weird style of the artwork on this one. It's one that, I don't know, just seems that I really like. Anyway, so short video, but yeah, new banner comes out tomorrow. Will I have luck? Will I do polls? Stay tuned, because Edda banner is coming on the 16th, and that is one to poll on. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Later.